Alright, so I have some foam paper I got from Hobby Lobby. I got green and brown. I'm going to use that for trees. And I've got yellow and orange. I'm going to use that for tents. What I'm doing is decorating for the Feast of Tabernacles. I got a lot of different decor, but I'm not going to use it this time. And my goal with the decor in general for any holy day is to not have it take up so much space. So I have like this plastic bin and it can only fit so much. I don't want to have like a whole house full of a whole bunch of decor that's stored for that you can only use for like one holy day. Like, no. So that's why all my letters, they're gold. And so it can spell out different words. It won't be like different colors for different days. And as far as me putting on these poster boards, I feel like that'll save a lot of space having like decor like that. But Feast of Tabernacles, that's when our people was in the wilderness. They were living in tents and stuff when God had saved them from Egypt. So I'm using trees and tents to symbolize the wilderness and living in tents. But yeah, so I'm just cutting it right now, figuring out how long I want each poster board section to be. And honestly, for all of this, I'm winging it. I had an idea in my head, and I'm more so just bringing it to life as I go. I'm not too focused on like everything being real perfect and stuff. Like, it's gonna look good either way. And as you'll see later on in the video, when I got to the actual gluing part, it got a little mess. It's gonna get a little messy because I was in a rush because I forgot where I had to go, but I had to go somewhere, so I kind of rushed through it, and I got glue on the carpet and stuff. Right here I'm cutting the trees, so I'm just cutting the tree bark, cutting out rectangles, and then I'm just curving it to try to mimic a tree trunk. And I'm gonna eventually cut off the top part because the top part is longer than the actual folded poster board. I got the poster board from Dollar Tree and everything else from Hobby Lobby. Scissors from Dollar Tree. I been had them. And I got the glue from Dollar Tree. Feel like I should have used a better glue because the glue's gonna be really messy. But honestly, yeah, it works. I was doing a kid project. I was like, I probably need kid glue. I just winged it on the trees. Like, I just try to make it curvy. And like one of the trees I don't really like at all, but it's gonna be okay. Every tree don't look the same. And when I cut out the square for the tents, I made it longer than the poster board so that it can stick out further. I couldn't really cut it into an even triangle because it's more of a rectangle, not a square. So I just did my best to make the lines straight, and now I'm just gonna put them together to make it a tent. And the black kind of can symbolize like the inside of a tent, or just, you know, a black background like shadows or something. I got the glue on the floor. I ended up like putting glue on spots that ended up not needing glue, so it was just touching directly on the carpet. But I was trying to figure out how to do it. I feel like that looked decent enough. I asked my husband, he was like, he think it looked better that way than the other way I was gonna do it. See, I had to wipe some of that glue off the corner because I put it too far on there and didn't need it all over there. So it just white blobs on the carpet. But at least it's Elmer's glue. It's not like super glue or anything that's really gonna make the carpet hard. it's like a day or so later, so now we're about to put it together. Actually gonna leave the moon backdrop because, I mean, who says it can't be tabernacles at a lake? So no reason to take it down. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I got my letters. Got my tents and my trees. Like, this is actually my first tabernacles where I'm actually outside. Like, I've been in tents every time, but it was like tents inside the house, so it was like really creative. I had like a 10-person tent in the living room one year. I put the couch inside of there and everything. But yeah, but this time actually outside. I'm not a big fan of nature, but I think that's what makes this exciting for me. I really am enjoying myself, and honestly even though it was cold, I still wanted to stay out there. I wanted to go back. Like, I left for a little bit, but I wanted to come back. I was looking forward to it. Like, even though I was cold, and I'm already like cold natured, and it was cold out there, windy and everything, it's like, this is the experience. That's how it is outside. So I enjoyed being able to get used to that, being around a lot of family. It was just an amazing experience. Like, I can't wait to do it again. It's just, I don't know what to tell you. It's just so much fun. It is. It's just amazing. But yeah, I'm just putting the words on the table. I was trying to figure out how to lay it out. I didn't want the tents of the same color too close to each other. I wanted the trees spread out a little. But the biggest challenge here was that tabernacles is a long word. So I couldn't fit all the words on the table straight across. It was just too much going on. So I was trying to figure out what's the best way to layer it out. And I ended up coming up with the idea to stagger all the letters. This is how it turned out. I'm proud of myself.